5 Most Beautiful Cities in Africa 2022. Number 1. Cape Town, South Africa. Spreading magnificently across the Cape Peninsula, South Africa's most prominent city of Cape Town washes the entire landscape in color from tip to toe. From charming villas to coastal cottages, stunning beaches and a vibrant art scene, Cape Town sits high on any list of the most beautiful cities in Africa. Skirted by Table Mountain, this buzzing metropolis glides into serene outskirts with rolling vineyards and the renowned Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. Hop a cable car to the mountain top for photo-fantastic views of the rising or setting sun. Carve out time for the 45-minute drive to Boulder Beach or Foxy Beach to see the frolicking African penguins. Interesting Cape Town facts. Considered to be one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world, an international cosmopolitan melting pot of people, culture and food, the city I speak of is, drumroll, if you please, see the title of this article. So, here are just a few of the countless interesting Cape Town facts that make it what it is, mine, and millions of other people's favorite place to live or visit. Cape Town is also known as the Mother City. Founded in 1652 by Jan van Riebeeck as a place for the Dutch East India Company to grow fresh produce for passing ships, Cape Town is also affectionately known as the Mother City as it was the first established European settlement in South Africa. A very common running joke, however, is that Cape Town is a very laid-back city. That part is true, and it takes 9 months to get anything done. This is debatable though. The company's garden is the oldest garden in South Africa. The original veggie patch, or the company's garden as it is officially known, still exists to this day, smack bang in the middle of the city. It still has the oldest cultivated pear tree, the saffron pear tree, in the country, which was planted circa 1652 during the time of Jan van Riebeeck. Now a very well-maintained garden full of indigenous plant species, it makes for a nice relaxing stroll or picnic right in the bustling city center of Cape Town. Cape Town is one of the 3 capitals of South Africa. South Africa has 3 official capital cities, each with their own roles. Pretoria is the administrative and executive capital, Bloemfontein the judicial capital, and Cape Town the legislative capital. Table Mountain, a Cape Town icon. Long before anyone actually got to southern Africa, the sea levels dropped, and this huge rock appeared out of the ocean. Previously an island millions of years ago, Table Mountain now towers over 1,000 meters above the city, creating what is probably one of the most famous cityscapes in the world. Table Mountain is also one of the new 7 wonders of nature. One of the most interesting facts about Table Mountain is that the mountain gets its name from the tablecloth-like cloud that covers it when the infamous southeast wind blows. Capetonians are so proud of it they even light the whole mountain up on some nights. Table Mountain is definitely a very photogenic iconic landmark in Cape Town. Number 2. Stone Town, Tanzania. Traditionally known as the Spice Island for its vast cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom and clove plantations, Zanzibar is home to the vibrant Stone Town community. Perched just off the coast of Tanzania and bordered by crystal-clear waters of the Indian Ocean, the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Stone Town is easily one of the most recognized beautiful cities in Africa. The simple old town authenticity is punctuated by enchanting alleys chock full of colorful markets, intricately carved wooden structures, and the historical Sultan's Palace. A synchronicity of countless red tile roofs creates a mesmerizing panoply punctuated by wafting spice aromas from village markets and nearby farmlands. 10 amazing facts about Zanzibar. It's common knowledge Zanzibar is East Africa's #1 beach destination for South Africans. But did you know? 1. Freddie Mercury, lead singer of the band Queen, was born in Zanzibar in 1946. His birth name was Farouk Bulsara. 2. Zanzibar is not one island, it's a group of islands just off the coast of East Africa. There are 2 large main islands, Pemba and Unguja. The latter is sometimes informally, and incorrectly, referred to as Zanzibar. 3. The shortest war in history was waged in Zanzibar. The Anglo-Zanzibar War between the United Kingdom and the Zanzibar Sultanate took place on August 27, 1896. It lasted between 38 and 45 minutes before a ceasefire was called. 4. Zanzibar is a year-round destination temperature-wise, with average daytime highs between 28 C and 32 C and nighttime lows between 20 C and 25 C. February is the most humid month, while March to May are the wettest. 5. Zanzibar was the first country in Africa to introduce color television, in 1973. 6. The capital of Zanzibar is not Stone Town, as some believe, it's Zanzibar City. Stone Town is the historic town within Zanzibar City, famed for its labyrinth of narrow streets, historic buildings, and ancient spice markets. 7. Zanzibar is a super affordable tropical island experience for rand-bearing South Africans, especially over the Easter holidays when there are an abundance of special offers. This year, the Holiday Factory has pulled out all the stops and is offering 7-night packages for 4- and 5-star Zanzibar resorts starting from as little as $13,600 PPS, including return flights, airport taxes, return airport transfers and breakfast and dinner daily, limited availability, TS and CS apply. Check out the detailed offers for Euroa Bay Beach Resort, 4-star, My Blue, 4-star, Gold Zanzibar, 5-star, Sea Cliff Resort and Spa, 5-star, and Karafu Village Beach Resort, 5-star. 8. Zanzibar is popularly called the Spice Islands, due its main economic activity after tourism being spice exports, mainly cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon and black pepper. 9. Zanzibar is, or was, home to the Zanzibar leopard. This beautiful wildcat is classed as possibly extinct, as none have been spotted in several years. According to local legend, several young Zanzibar leopards were captured on mainland Tanzania and brought over the island as an exotic addition to the Sultan of Zanzibar's palace. But as the leopards grew in size and ferocity, they were released into the Jozani forest, where they bred. Sadly, they were hunted into possible extinction, and the Jozani forest is now best known for its rare red colobus monkeys. 10. With living reefs surrounding the islands, Zanzibar is a prime dive destination. The water temperature is warm, visibility is usually excellent, currents are weak and there's an abundance of colorful fish, all of which contributes to an ideal location for first-time and novice divers. Many of the larger resorts on the north and east coasts have professionally run dive shops on site. Qualified divers must produce their certification and a logbook. Number 3. Marrakesh, Morocco. Morocco cradles some of the most aesthetic cities in Africa, but Marrakesh in particular mesmerizes with an eclectic mix of cosmopolitan chic and centuries-old architecture. It stands as a symbol of North African culture, from the spellbinding desert-hued Museum of African Contemporary Art Al Maaden to the skyline-piercing minaret of Koutoubia Mosque in the heart of the city. The elegance of Marrakesh seeps through daily life with its vibrant marketplace souks showcasing intricately woven tapestries and slippers, earthy local spices and colorful tagine cooking pots. 7 interesting facts about Marrakesh to know before you visit. Marrakesh is not the capital, largest, or oldest city in Morocco. Nevertheless, it is certainly the country's most intriguing one. Although disputed by some, there is a consensus among those who travel to Marrakesh that it is Morocco's cultural capital. Its famous sites, which include historic medinas and palaces to busy bazaars and alleyways, have given the city this designation. It's also a honeymoon destination and a source of inspiration for creative and artistic individuals. Here, we take a look at a few interesting facts that make excursions to Marrakesh so appealing. 1. Marrakesh's name has 2 origins. Most historians note that the name Marrakesh is rooted in the Berber phrase, Marrakech, which means the land of God. However, there are other theories surrounding the name's origin. A second theory that suggests Marrakesh comes from the Arabic words, Marrakesh, which mean to pass by quickly. Apparently, this phrase was created to warn those who travel to Morocco to watch out for thieves and wild animals in the city. For tourism purposes, naming the city as a reference to the land of God would certainly be more welcoming. 2. Marrakesh sits near the height of North Africa. Marrakesh's prime location is just 50 miles north of North Africa's highest peak, named Toubkal, pictured above, in the Atlas Mountains. The city is referred to as a prime location because of its relative proximity to other key cities. Ouarzazate, a city considered to be the gateway to the Sahara Desert, is 122 miles northwest of Marrakesh. And 110 miles west of Marrakesh is the port city of Essaouira. 3. Marrakesh is Hollywood's second home. Throughout the years, Marrakesh has served as a setting for big-budget Hollywood productions. The masterminds behind many Golden Era films would travel to Marrakesh due to its scenery. One such film was The Man Who Knew Too Much, 1956, which was filmed at the Mamounia Hotel. More recent movies were also shot in Marrakesh. The creators and cast of Sex and the City 2, 2010, sojourned to the city and filmed the movie at the Taj Palace. Also, Mission: Impossible, Rogue Nation, 2015, had its filming take place in Marrakesh at the Marrakesh Stadium. For Marrakesh is a trilingual city. There are 3 main languages spoken in Marrakesh, and all of Morocco: Arabic, French, and Amazigh. During the early 20th century, the French occupied Morocco, and for that reason, many Moroccan locals still converse in French today. Amazigh, the Berber languages, is a group of the lesser-known set of languages spoken by the Berber people of Morocco. There are many subdivisions of these languages, which vary linguistically among different Berber tribes. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.